But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
Sure, they got Wale.
What's up, y'all?
Whoa, hold on.
Is that Linus Tech Tips?
You do something. What you be doing?
I'm on here freestyling for people, man. Can I do a freestyle for you guys?
That's that dude. That's that TikToker.
Oh, damn. Yo, can I do a freestyle for you guys?
Give us one. Wait, turn up.
Hold on. We gotta give him words. We gotta give him words.
Give me the most creative, challenging words you can think of.
Ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ambidextrous. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Another big one.
Another big
Chronicle.
one. Afghanistan.
Afghanistan. All right.
Okay. Revolutionary.
Ambidextrous, chronicle, Afghanistan, and revolutionary. Those are the words?
Yep.
Y'all ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Other artists really need to get their flex up. When it come to freestyles, yo, I'm next up. I be shining kinda like my man's necklace. Use both sides of my brain, I'm ambidextrous. I'm the freshest type. They can feel the vibes from left to right. Y'all know that I'm the dopest on jams. Ambidextrous, cause I can use both of my hands. Then again, it don't matter if I'm right or left-handed, cause I never write it. I hope you understand it. I provide it right off the tip of the brain. And when I'm spitting for my people, all my shit is insane. I make it happen. I'ma kick a rap verse. Shout to my homie with the necklace and the black shirt. Filming on the phone, gotta get it on your camera. They got questions, Harry is the answer. Yeah, I'm about to make it known. When I rhyme, I be entering the crazy zone. Thank you for the words, y'all came up with the good stuff. Shout the homie chilling in the middle with his hood up. I go beyond your flow, going places other rappers wanna go. Do it by myself, no sponsor, bro. I'm delivering the rap chronicles. Your level up, I go beyond it. Matter of fact, I'm about to get you lifted like the Chronic. Can't nobody else rock this way. High like the Chronic, that's word to Dr. Dre. H-Mac, I'ma put it down. Every time I'm rhyming, they be loving my sound. Can't nobody really do it like me. Winning in my psyche. Shout my homie who be rocking Nike on the zip up. I get props whenever I be spitting. They gon' see me on TikTok for hip hop. I'ma put it down for all of y'all. I be cold shivery. This here is the Chronicle delivery. Delivering the magazine and the periodical. I got the hottest flow. You know I brought it, bro. I ain't never slipping. Yeah, y'all just be assistant. I'm Michael Jordan. These rappers like Pippen. Think they on my level, homie. They be tripping. I grip the mic and then I'm about to slam the jam from LA to Afghanistan. I'm about to break it down till I find my peace. They put my music in the Middle East, yeah. All my lyrics are gigantic, I'm about to make them panic. They can feel my shit across the whole planet, yeah. Lyrics is what I'm about to push. He was like, yo, he's rapping right now. He said, shush, please be quiet, he's really getting down. I'ma blow your mind with the rhymes that's profound. I be doing me, and y'all know they never doing Harry. When it come to lyrics, all my flows are revolutionary. What I mean to say is when I'm spitting off the brain, I be revolutionary, go against the grain. I'm about to make a change the whole earth. I'm about to blow your mind with the freestyle verse. The beat style, but I wasn't ready to end. H-Mac be the freestyle internet trend. Let's go.
Yo.
What's up, man?
Are you a TikToker?
Yeah, I'm on here doing freestyle raps for people. Could I do a freestyle for you?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, dope. I need your help because I'm gonna improvise.
Okay.
Can you give me like a song topic?
Okay, a grizzly bear drinking milk.
A grizzly bear drinking milk.
Yes.
Oh my god, dude, I love it. Oh wow, you got a grizzly bear on your mug right there?
Yeah, it's milk.
You drinking milk out of there?
Yes.
Oh wow, so this makes so much sense. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm always ready.
Let's go. yeah, 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 okay, yeah, come on, yeah, 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 yeah. Any forest, I get busy there. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. I said my fur, it be smoother than silk. I'm just out here drinking milk. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. Hey, yo, my fur, it be smoother than silk. I'm just out here drinking milk. Yeah, I'm a grizzly, it's mad facts. Us bears, we got a bad rap. Yeah, people aren't really aware. When they see us while they hiking, yo, they get scared. They like, no, that's that dude, that grizzly that's really gonna steal our food. Damn, hey, yo, his size is godly. He might even catch us and eat our bodies. Yeah, people think that I'ma eat them raw. People scared of my teeth, scared of my claws. People scared cause my size is giant, and they know in a fight that I'm certain to triumph. But here's the thing, I don't like people. I'm not a bad guy, I'm not evil. Nah, that's not the way I'm built. I ain't gonna eat you, I just want your milk. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. I said my fur would be smoother than silk. I'm just out here drinking milk. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there. Hey, I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear, yeah. And my fur would be smoother than silk. Hey, I'm just out here drinking milk. Yeah, real big how I been built. I'm not really a fan of the skim milk. I do invent, loving to drink the 2%. Yeah, and y'all know I don't make people feel the wrath. I want the half and half, yeah. Yo, look in my eyes, they so dreamy. Pour me a glass of milk that's mad creamy. All the milk, you know it shook me. But hey, I think I'll need some cookies. Yeah, that's gonna make sure my mood don't get low. When I got the cookies, I can dip those. Yeah, if I got the milk, it's a miracle. Yeah, I might need a bowl of cereal. Aw shit, man, he even had the prop. Y'all know we drinking non-stop. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there. Hey, I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear, yeah. And my fur would be smoother than silk. Hey, so I'm just out here drinking milk. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there, yeah. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear, hey. And my fur would be smoother than silk. Come on, I'm just out here drinking milk. Yeah, I'm about to make you aware. If you got milk, better pour a glass for the bears. Yeah, I'm out here getting busy. Pour me a glass of milk for this grizzly. Yeah, I'ma make you aware. Hey, go and pour a glass of milk for the bears. Hey, y'all know the milk got me amped. And if you don't pour me a cup, I'll terrorize your camp. Let's go.
Yo, Gudgies. Well, all four of you Gudgies. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. Oh, Ryan was in earlier. Good to see you, bro. If you're here now, good to see you, Canal, if you're here. And good to see you, Jax. That's all we got in chat. It says us for watching. There's an MD over in the no, nobody over in there. Back up. MD and Rumble. Not for now. Okay, right, and we've caught up with Jim's, but I've been looking through his stuff, and it looks like one from 7 months ago that I missed. So we'll start off by that one, see if there's any more people coming in, and then we'll get on with the topic, and then we'll go over for the fights. It's both of last year's fights 2 years ago now. Well, not 2 years exactly, but 2024 they were fought. May 24 and December 24. Tyson Fury and versus Alexander Usyk. Both fights, and they're fighting again next year, as far as I know. But yeah, both fights anyway. And then we're doing the movie Screwed that Canal chose. So Jimenez to start off with, till we see if any more people come in. So we're back down to 3. Do it. Let's see. Jimenez is one that I left out. Obviously 7 months ago. I was looking through, I was like, I've done them all. But no, I found one that we didn't do 7 months ago. And it is, which one is it? It is just stars, Jimenez. Nice. I definitely haven't done it because I wasn't like on it. So there we go. We'll do this, then get on with the topic, despite how many people's here. Tweedle tweed. Hey, Baz down the hoops. Good to see you, bro. Hey, Kuna in the house. And link is there if anyone wants to come in. Link. Ding. Was he in it? Oh, obviously. Okay. Nice. What do you say, Bush? Nice, Jim. Nice. That's one I missed 7 months ago. As you can tell, because it hasn't got the temperature or anything on it. Like his newer ones. Right. MD Watson Zibby play. There is his link. Okinawa Chichiwawa. Right. There's a link for MD Watson replay. Right, let's get straight into it. So it's Jay Tolan's photogrammetry, whatever you would pronounce it, grammetry, I suppose I'd say, from space. What is the true curvature? Not that there is a true curvature, but obviously when he does it, he finds out that from what they give us, it should be bigger. It's very technical, so if I don't say anything, I'm just watching me, you guys, sort of thing. Obviously, I'll have a comment here and there, but he's a very technical guy, so maybe above mine now. Let's just get into it. Let's do it. Jay Tolan. Right, photogrammetry from space. What is the true curvature? So we had these videos 33 minutes and 33 seconds long.
Hello, NASA. This is Jay Tolan.
Yes, sir.
I'm calling to report an incredible scientific discovery. You won't believe this.
What is it, sir?
I applied photogrammetry to your orbital footage of the Earth.
Is that right?
Just incredible imagery, and I was able to turn that into 3D models of the Earth's surface.
Is that right?
And when I measured the curvature of these models, I was just blown away. What I discovered is that the curvature of the Earth is about 3 to 4 times larger.
Buzz in the hoose. You saying, bro? Good to see you. You're on mute, or are you meant to be on mute? Or you got to type in the private chat, are you?
Hi, everybody.
It's Luca. I've got a banjo.
As you can see from this video, that's totally real. Earth is totally clearly a globe.
Well, exactly, Luca. You'll see in a bit how round it is. I mean, Earth must be 3 times the size of what you guys say it is. So, my bad, it's round, it's spherical, but it's 3 times the size, Luca. What do you think about that?
See, you just got to listen to what the guys say with the white coats.
As long as they got white coats, it's all good, Luca. All good.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
How you doing, bro?
I'm good, bro. How you doing?
Cool, cool. So we'll just get on with it. Like I say, I probably won't be able to say much through this. He's a very technical guy, but I'm sure it's understandable, you know. But obviously, there's lots of sums and maths and all that kind of stuff. Not my strong point, but you know, let's do it.
Larger than what we previously assumed. I mean, the Earth is practically flat, and this is incredible. Hello? Hello?
The Earth is practically flat.
Hello? Are you still there? Hey, how's it going, everyone? Let's apply photogrammetry to orbital footage of the Earth. Incredible results, and also the moon. Watch this. This is incredible.
He always says that. And what? This is incredible. But I do like his stuff. I do like his long distance photos and stuff like that. It just done my head in when he, like last year, maybe it was the year before, when he started talking about NASA like he was a fanboy. It must have been satire. It must have been.
To introduce photogrammetry, let's apply the technique to the Cayuga spacecraft imagery.
Your side.
In front of the Kaguya, as it travels down to the south in the high latitude area of the northern hemisphere, the Pythagoras crater comes into view.
Pythagoras crater, yeah? Look at all these names, eh? Pythagoras. Yeah, mythical gods and beings and stuff, you know? Isn't that weird?
The Pythagoras crater...
Sorry about that. Go.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. You don't really see things claimed in the name of Yahovah or Yahweh. It's always these other gods.
Absolutely,
you know,
absolutely. They never named a rocket Yahweh or Jesus here we come, did they? You know?
Yeah, obviously they're paying homage to the lesser gods, but I'll go out on a limb and venture to say they don't got the bollocks to name the true God.
Right, exactly. Yeah, you like the hey hat of the earth, like the video game graphics. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Right. So this is from that JAXA. That's J Tolan. Go. Must have got hold of them.
You can find a number of video clips from the Cayuga spacecraft. It has three main instruments according to the documentation. The main one being the HD TV camera, which is what's...
So it's got HD TV camera, so there should be no excuses.
Producing these clips, and it's quite fascinating to dig through all these documents. They give you quite a bit of information. So here's a flight over Aristarchus crater coming up here, and I will take different snapshots from this video and put them into meta shape.
I see what he's doing. Right, he's got to take snapshots of what they say the curvature is, put it in and measure it all up and see how it measures up to what they say it is. Right, so obviously he's doing the moon first. Right.
So here I have created a 3D model of a patch of the lunar surface from the photography, and this photogrammetry algorithm is pretty powerful. It not only finds out exactly where the cameras are, as you can see right there, the blue squares, those are the locations of the cameras. Okay, so I just took a few snapshots from that video clip you saw, and put them in meta shape, and then meta shape does all the calculations, the photogrammetry. Okay, so now let's turn off the cameras and create an animation.
Ooh. Turn off the cameras and create an animation. Tell you what, man, he knows how to do this stuff, J Tolan, doesn't he? No wonder it takes him so long to get between videos. Barely get stuck into it, man.
This is a very nice feature. You can just click a button and it will rotate the model, so you can different
See
perspectives.
your axis, all your axis there, X, Y, and Z axis in the bottom right-hand corner, and it spins whilst the model spins.
Just incredible.
Yeah,
I mean, if you
like
think
that.
about it, the spacecraft went only one way, but now we can rotate and look in different directions. So that's the
Right? Yeah, yeah, like it's good. I like what he's doing, sort of thing, because you know, like he said, the craft, the spacecraft, allegedly, they went to the moon, came up one way, didn't it? You know, and then back another way. He can look at it from all different angles through a model, obviously, 3D model, sort of thing. Well, not 3D model, 3D digital model, sort of thing.
power of these, you know, computer tools that let us visualize, you know, the surface models. So, yeah, pretty powerful technique, and we'll apply this to the Earth. There's plenty of, you know, orbital photography of the Earth.
Well,
Now,
yeah.
let's build a model of
Plenty of orbital photography, but most of it is bullcrap, unless it's just high altitude photography. You know.
northeastern Africa from one of the ISS overflights that
Right,
we
I
saw
see
in
what
the
he's doing there.
intro.
Yeah.
So here you can see the model, and it takes quite a bit of effort to clean it up. There's different points. You create dense clouds. Now, here is the path of the ISS, and you can see the location of the
Path of the old Isis. Well, that's not actually the path of it because it sits stationary under a bloody pool of water. But I know what you're saying.
frames that were used to create this model. By comparing the model with a map, we can size up the dimensions and figure out length, and that's useful.
Definitely.
The size of the model here represents about 1,250.
These are alleged real photos, you know, so he should be able to take measurements off of an alleged real photo if it's real. So it'll just show how crap it is. Yeah, no problems, Baz. No problems, bro.
50 miles by 600 miles, so a pretty large portion of the Earth's surface. One of the first measurements I made was to measure the altitude of the orbit above the surface, and this is a little bit qualitative from this particular angle.
Very good.
The
man.
altitude is about 300 miles, but the official is around 250 miles.
Okay.
Here I measured the orbital path.
Okay, but yeah, that's got to make a difference to your calculations if you're taking it a little bit higher. I'm sure he knows what he's doing more than I do, that's for sure.
Curvature. In the lower right, you see the equation, length of the chord, height, etc. And when we plug in the numbers, we get about 3,600 thereabouts. But what's interesting here, if you look at the model, the curvature seems to be around 2,500 miles. And I came to the conclusion that that's due to the lensing they're using. Because when we look at a different direction, it comes out to a different number. So there's some strangeness here.
Well,
so when we look cross track versus a long track.
Well, you shouldn't be able to get a radius on a plate spheroid anyway, should you? So, yeah. But that's not what he's talking about. I'm just saying that from what they say, you know.
Get to different numbers, almost a factor of 2. And that's really because of the lensing, the lens that they're using in these cameras. It's throwing off the calculations, but not all of them, which is very strange.
Look at this stuff. Look at what research is done into. I mean, even just look, all the little pictures underneath where behind us down there, the information up the side, and this is only just part of it. He fairly does his work, doesn't he? Fairly gets stuck into it, man.
Another curious observation is the orientation of the camera at about 45 degrees off
All
of
these
the
things to take into
direction.
consideration when you're calculating it, because it's not measurements, obviously. Calculating it. All these things to take into consideration, you know, the angle of the camera, you know, all that kind of stuff. Height and distance from this object to that object, so you can work out further distances of the curvature, you know.
The most curious thing is,
A lot involved.
notice the flight path when looking from on top curves towards the north. Whoa, this is bizarre. So why is the ISS flight path curving towards the north after it crossed the equator? We're gonna find out soon enough. Check this out, folks. This is just incredible. When we measure the
Maybe to go in a circuit rather than an orbit.
Curvature, looking from on top, it comes out to almost the radius of the Earth. What is going on, and how come it's curving that way? This is very strange. And let me say this, it violates the globe.
Yes!
This is just incredible, folks.
Yes, it violates the globe. Obviously. The globe violates itself, you know. Look at this, what's he put there? Okay, this is just normal, there's nothing. Alright, he's just put a little diagram there at the bottom. Okay, so it's the ISS there and the direction across with, what is that? 51.6 degrees. Okay.
The globe and orbital dynamics cannot explain this strange curvature. Now in this graphic in yellow, I showed the ISS orbital plane, okay? And if you talk to experts, the way it works, the satellite, in this case the ISS, goes round and round and round in this orbital plane, and the Earth underneath rotates. So the ISS is in its own inertial frame of reference, okay, and the Earth rotates underneath, and so that's why you see this oscillatory orbital path on the Mercator maps, okay. And here I'm showing the globe perspective. So this strange curvature towards the north is very curious.
Oh yeah, it goes up that way, right? Okay, so it's saying it takes a little northward turn of 51.6 degrees. Is that what he's saying? Imagery derived like that. Right. No, I'm looking at the wrong one. No, that red line's where it skews off to, I think. Okay, I'll just listen to him.
Yes, and as you'll see in the end, it's perfectly explained by the flat Earth map.
Ooh!
But before we move on,
there's such a thing as a flat Earth map, but he can say that if he wants. I mean, I don't say this. All maps are flat, obviously, but there's no such thing as a flat Earth kind of model, so to speak, should I say.
have a look at this new model derived from the same photos. I actually found the trick. Wow.
Found the trick. Nice. USA model.
So let's have a look at the United States. I searched YouTube and found a very nice clip where the ISS traverses across the US, as you can see here. And it represents quite a bit of curvature. So let's see how the model comes out.
Yeah.
The weather that day was excellent. This is an excellent video clip. Look how clear it is. And I put a mask. I want the software to only focus on the lower left corner where there is a more direct, straight down look for higher accuracy.
Okay.
As it moves north to Canada, you can see a lot of cloud cover. So we'll truncate the model. Now here's the model, and let's turn on the camera so we can visualize the orbital path. And we can see some curvature, which we'll measure shortly. But also, if you look carefully, there appears to be a higher accuracy zone and a lower accuracy zone. because of the coverage. So to the left we have extremely flat terrain, and then it curves away.
Extremely flat terrain, but then it curves away. Okay.
Here's why this phenomena is occurring.
Oh, right. So it's
right.
Okay, so it
We
shouldn't
have
be
a
like
high
that.
accuracy zone on the left due to a larger baseline, and a low accuracy zone on the right side because the photos end. So here's why. As you can see, the larger baseline gives you very precise distances to points on the surface. But when you look out, skewed towards the horizon, the projection of that baseline, the true baseline, is very small, and the inaccuracies increase rapidly. And that's where the lensing that they're using plays a bigger part and skews the model. Now I've also applied the mask only to the right side. I tried different masks and also in the center.
Are these pixies actually, these videos he's looking at, are these actually high altitude but with the fisheye lens? Or these surely aren't the fake ones? Obviously there wouldn't be bloody using them, would they? Well, yeah, of course, because then, yeah, even if it is sorry, my bad.
But it seems that the results are pretty consistent, and that's encouraging. So here's the model, and here I finished this model up, added texture and other things, and it's very smooth, just like before. You can also see the orbits. So if we turn off the cameras, look at that. This is incredibly flat, folks. Wow, look at that.
Incredibly flat.
Yeah. Here I'm moving it around. Now let's rotate it. Whoa. That is incredibly flat. So we'll do some calculations on this shortly, but first we have to determine kind of the distances that we're dealing with, and we'll use the map for that. So here's the 3D model superimposed on an image of the globe, so we can identify features in the imagery and derive distances so that we can measure the curvature of the surface.
I was going to say it was still curved. It wasn't exactly flat. It was still curvature to that part. He said it was incredibly flat. I think what he meant, it was like it wasn't as much curve as what they say.
What is the radius of the Earth? Well, to help me determine that, I put a spline and I fit it to the surface, and then I drew the chord, okay? And I'm using that formula in the lower left, okay? And the results are pretty incredible, so let's do the calculations. Okay, so let's bring up the calculator here and crank some numbers. Okay,
so on their model, the radius should be 6,371 kilometers, so 3,959 miles. I thought it was about 3,000 something. I wasn't quite sure. No. So nearly 4,000 miles by their heliocentric model, the radius of the Earth. So let's see what it comes out at.
I have 2,050 for the chord. We'll square that and then divide by 8 times the length of the height below the surface, which is 35. Okay, and it's about 15,000 miles, and of course we can add the small.
So that's literally
contribution.
Hold on, 15,000 miles. So that's 3 times, nearly 3.5 times the size, maybe a little bit more. 3.5 times the size of what they say it is. So it should be nearly 4,000 miles, 3,963. And he said 15,000 now, didn't he? So, yeah. certainly three times, yeah, 3 point something times more. The size.
The radius of the Earth is a whopping 15,000, almost over 3.5 times the accepted radius of the Earth.
3.5, that's kind of what I said, 3.5, yeah.
This is just incredible, folks.
Wow.
I've been on YouTube for about
I mean, if this is an accurate little digital model he's done from the computer and that, and this is done precisely like I think he probably does, because he seems good at what he does, then yeah, there's a problem there. The curvature they show us is when you actually calculate it, not measure it, because it has to be calculated, then it's 3 times as big. So there's a big problem there. 3.5 times big problem. So I wonder what, maybe there's no curvature at all.
And this incredible result finally validates what I've been observing in infrared. I've been flying over the US and
this is infrared. They're brilliant, man, some of these.
Posted a number of incredible images taken from aircraft. It appears the United States is extremely flat, and now we have proof from on high, which is very encouraging, but at the same time, this is troubling. I mean, you know, the radius is just way too large. There's a problem here.
Big problem. Big problem. Oh, damn. 9, 8. Sort out your bloody volume, Tolan. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold on, what's that say then? Sends mission to live stream Earth in 4K launched orbit borrowed. Right, okay, just right. 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Liftoff of Falcon 9. Go SpaceX, go Cosmo.
In March of 2024, the Sen Corporation sent up a new payload with 4K cameras. The payload has 3 main cameras pointed in different directions.
You really think they sent up some 4K cameras? Well, if they did, it wasn't to space. Maybe to high altitude something, but certainly not to space.
Their hope is that we will be inspired, and I certainly have been inspired. Now, let's have a look at one of the cameras. This new footage has 2 important features. First, it is high resolution 4K, and second, it has the capability to pan and tilt, which is what we're seeing here. And this is very important. For the first time, we can see that the extent of the view is not as large. Okay? We can see, like right about now, we're actually looking straight down. And I've been saying this for a long time. The curvature we're seeing is due to the lensing. It is not the true curvature of the Earth. The Earth is not just the Sinai Peninsula. Here I'm playing the same clip, front to back, and then I reverse it. Okay, so they're not actually going back and forth like that. But what we can note is that it appears we're not really moving along the orbit, and that's because the pan and tilt is very drastic, and it swaps the slight movement of the International Space Station. But the movement is there, as we'll see when we attempt photogrammetry. Also note the intense glare of the Red Sea. This is kind of problematic for the model, and we'll have to clean that up a bit. But before we move on, we have to mention some interesting facts and historical sites in this field of view. The most famous is the Nuevo.
Ron Wyatt in the corner there. What's down there? All right, some beach, some sort. New Werby Beach, whatever, in Mount Sinai.
Beach, where the Hebrews encamped before they crossed the Red Sea. Wow, look how clearly you can see it. It's pretty large. And they crossed into Saudi Arabia and went to Mount Sinai. That is the true location of Mount Sinai. It is in Arabia. There's videos online if you're interested. The discovery of the Red Sea crossing is attributed to Ron Wyatt. He studied the Bible and the accounts, and it says that they were enclosed by the wilderness and trapped, and he did a lot of work, and then he went scuba diving off of Nueva Beach and found chariot parts and hoofs, and yeah, just incredible work, a man of God. But his prior claim to fame was the work he did in Turkey to identify the remains of Noah's Ark. I met Ron Wyatt in the 80s, and I bought one of his books, and he signed it for me. Very godly man. And of course, the greatest discovery
But
was...
he just said the true location of Mount Sinai is, where did he say? Saudi Arabia. That's not biblical. That's not, doesn't say that in scripture. In scripture, it's not Saudi Arabia. It's nearer Egypt, obviously. Sinai Peninsula of Egypt. It's not Saudi Arabia. He's saying the true location of Mount Sinai. It's not Saudi Arabia. Not biblically, it's not. Why is he saying it's Saudi Arabia? The biblical reference to Arabia and archaeologists blame, though many scholars remain unconvinced and the exact site is debated. Traditional location is Egypt. Where? Yeah, I don't think it's.
Was it not Turkey? I heard it was Turkey. Is that wrong?
What? Well, he's saying Saudi Arabia, but that's not scriptural. Saudi Arabia, is it? Hold on. Right. Where is Mount Sinai in the Bible? Sinai Peninsula. In the Bible, Mount Sinai, also called Mount Horeb, in the sacred mountain, the Sinai Peninsula, where God appeared to Moses, gave the Ten Commandments, and established covenant with Israel, though its exact location is debated, with the traditional site being Jabal Musa in Egypt. But some theories place it in Saudi Arabia. Okay, whatever. But, you know, I don't think it's Saudi Arabia. I think it's closer to Egypt, like they say. It would make sense, wouldn't it? That it's closer to Egypt. Whatever.
The work he did in Israel around Golgotha, he actually discovered the shaft that lead down to Jeremiah's grotto, which is inside the mountain, where the Ark of the Covenant was hidden. And yeah, I just get chills when I talk about that, because I was in the audience when he presented the actual footage. I never felt the presence of God like I did on that day. You know, there must have been over 1,000 people in this huge auditorium at a university, and he was sobbing, and the imagery from the Ark of the Covenant had some sort of a distortion due to the radiant presence that's around it.
Yeah, in the land of Midian or Arabia, a region that historically included Sinai Peninsula. So modern day Egypt. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it was Saudi Arabia.
Not even Kodak could explain why that was occurring. He took photos, but the video would turn in such a way strange graphical effects. And this was in the 80s. So anyway, it was so impressive. Children to adults were just like sobbing. The presence of God was felt in that auditorium.
Saudi Arabia and Egypt, as the bird flies, as the crow flies, is 870,000 miles apart. So I mean, yeah, there's a possibility, but it's still a long way to walk. You know, I know they were walking for 40 years, but you know, still a long way to walk. I don't know. It's a possibility.
Now, let's continue with our photogrammic analysis of this incredible imagery. Now, here's the photogrammetry results. An extremely flat patch of the earth again. Very interesting. Look how flat it is. I mean, we can see the topography. There's obviously variation due to the mountains, the features, geographical features. But overall, this is incredibly flat. Look at that. Just incredible,
Yeah, modern day
folks.
Egypt, I think.
Here's a closer view.
Hey, Ryan, how you doing, bro? How you doing? He's calculating the curvature of the Earth that they show us from the photographs they say is from space. And there's a problem with it because when he calculates it, makes a model of it and all that, it's 3 times the size of the actual globe. So he's saying it seems very flat, basically. How you doing, Ryan? Good to see you, bro.
We can definitely see the mountains in Mount Sinai on the left.
It's his accent. It's Jay Tolan, Ryan. It's his accent. So it's only his accent, bro. It's how he talks. If you listen to him at the start, listen to him at the start. Right? How far? Listen, 20 minutes. Listen to him at the start when he's having a joke, when he's pretending to phone NASA. He's definitely got personality. All he's doing is being serious about his work. That's all.
Hello, NASA. This is Jay Tolan.
Yes, sir.
I'm calling to report an incredible scientific discovery. You won't believe this.
What is it, sir?
I applied photogrammetry to your orbital footage of the Earth.
Is that right?
Just incredible.
See, he has got a bit of a tempo. He's just being serious here. Jay Tolan's all right. The only thing I didn't like about him is when I thought he was doing that thing. He was glazing NASA at one point. It must have been satire. It must have been. So we was about here, weren't we? Yeah, links there, Ryan, if you want to come in. We were going over to Rumble next after this.
In the Sinai Peninsula, and over there is the real Mount Sinai. Just incredible.
So he's saying Mount Sinai's in Saudi Arabia, and I think it's in modern day Egypt, not Saudi Arabia. But you know, he's in they're like say they're about 1,000 miles apart as the crow flies. So I don't know.
Just blew my mind. So this is a top-down view of the model, and I added these concentric circles to kind of hide.
See that? Just as Ryan comes in there, buys the pop bit, get his phone, kicks him out. How you doing, bro? You good?
What's up? How you doing?
Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
The jagged edges at the edge of the field of view. This graphic kind of illustrates what's really happening here in the angles. You see the International Space Station is fairly close to the Earth, and when you look out, you hit that blue haze and the edge of the horizon. But due to the lensing, it makes it look like that's the curvature of the Earth, which is not. And then in the inset, you can see, as I've been saying all along, the Earth they're showing is very tiny. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Here,
so like the measurements, the calculations he's getting are over 3.5 times as big from their data. So there's definitely something wrong.
700 miles in diameter. That's all. So it's not really the globe. It's just lens artifacts. Here's another perspective that illustrates the pronounced curvature we should be seeing if the Earth was really a globe. I drew out those horizontal lines to the edge. So we should see quite a bit of curvature, and we don't.
None.
Now here's a qualitative comparison of curvature, okay? Comparing the globe and the photogrammetry model.
Yeah,
and you can
from what his calculation, his is the bottom one. From his little model he got from their data, and the perforated line is the one that they say. the heliocentric model says it is, but his is the model underneath, which makes it 3.5 times as big.
See the glaring difference
3.5
between
times bigger. Should I say not as big?
the two. Notice in Google Earth that I am at about 400 miles altitude. So what is the true radius of curvature of this model? It's obviously way larger than the accepted value.
Well,
So
the
let's
radius is, I think he said, was 15,000-ish.
do some calculations. So like before, I am putting an approximate spline to the
Oh, well, I guess I'm here. I'm here, I guess, should I say.
model,
Wrong
and
around.
then a straight line, which is the chord. And I will use that equation that I showed before. So when we carry out the calculation, we get, again, this incredible result of 15,000 miles.
There you go.
Isn't that
15,000
incredible, folks? Wow.
compared to 3.9 thousand. Flash fell off for JT's Eurodouche. Oh, piss off, you numpty. Go away. Idiot. Oh, who the hell is that? Rudolph. Those two. Flash fell off for JT's Eurodouche accent alone. Everything he ever said has been more than adequately debunked by compelling idols. Shut up, you numpty. Listen, I hardly ever even use J Tolan, but if I want to use J Tolan, I will, because his infrared photographs debunk your bloody globe, and you know it. You know it. You're full of crap. But I barely use him. I barely talk about flat Earth anymore. But see how much it triggered you. You had to come in and say something. You absolute knob. Absolute imbecile. Triggered you so much you had to come in and say something. What a donkey.
What does he want to say?
Well, he said it. He said it. Haha, Flaps fell for JT's Eurodouche accent alone. Everything he ever said has been more than adequately debunked by competent adults many times over. Just like the globe. It's debunked every day you walk out your door. You live in a flat earth, a level plane, whether you like it or not. Rudolph, you knobstick.
Wow. But over 3.5 times what we think the radius of the Earth is. And if I adjust the spline slightly to the middle of the topography there, I get about
Yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, but
12,000. So anyway, it's certainly 3 to 4 times larger than the
nearly
4,000 mile radius that we currently believe is the correct number.
There's a problem,
so
man.
Just incredible results, folks. Okay, so finally, let me introduce you to an incredible map of the world.
Let's see it then,
So
Jay.
it's pretty much everyone in academia knows we live on a globe. They try to make projections.
Everyone in academia, a lot of them lie as well, just like Mr. Rudolph that came in. You know what I mean? He knows it's flat. He knows how much sense and logic the flat earth makes, and he's triggered because taking away Star Wars. Taking away Star Wars.
Of that globe, and there's different projections, as you can see here: cylindrical, conical, planar, and they have different attributes. For example, conformal projections may preserve local angles, but probably screw up on the distances and areas. As you can plainly see, the land masses look pretty strange. The Mercator projection is well recognized.
I see that you ended up over in the PJ Cooker stream, did you, Baza? And you, Brian. You ended up in my backup channel. Okay.
By many people, it's one of the main projections being used. But of course, it has its issues.
I seen a bit of projecting a minute ago come from a bloody anti-flat earther.
You know, distance between 2 points is not correct. The Great Circle route is actually a curved path. And then, of course, the areas of the land masses towards the north are really skewed. You can see Greenland there, it's super huge, bigger than the United States, when Greenland is actually a fraction of the United States. The azimuthal projection
It may be. I
observes
don't know
the
about
correct
that.
directions,
I don't
but
know how
only
true
from the
that is.
center.
I mean, I
Now,
have
here
heard that the United States should actually be bigger than Greenland, but it's not apparently. I don't know how true that is, though. I don't know. You know, obviously, because I can't bloody go and measure Greenland, you know, or United States. But, you know, Rudolph might be able to do it. He's got a sleigh, isn't he? He's got a sleigh that flies with Santa on the back of it. Old Rudolph. Rudolph the rude boy.
is an interesting map projection, the genomonic. It claims that all straight lines drawn on it represent great circle routes. Okay, looks very strange. There's even strange demonic looking maps.
What on earth? They even did a star demonic looking out there. Look. Rudolph. Rudolph. Absolutely. Well said. Well, he actually prophesied with his own name what was going to happen. He was going to be rude and he was going to get kicked off. Simple. Yeah, this is the Mad Baphomet one, isn't it?
Sorry, it's a star.
Berghaus star projection.
I found this very interesting sentence here from Penn State, cartography and visualization. Look at the first sentence there. From a young age, we are generally taught that Earth is a sphere. Images such as those taken from space, etc., reinforce this idea. Yet this is an oversimplification. Earth's actual shape is far more complicated as it appears to be. Whoa, that's interesting. Now, don't get your hopes up.
This didn't see what it said. It appears to be what? Appears to be the poses an issue of it. Oh, right. Complicated. As it appears to be, it's the way you read that out. I thought it was meant to be ended, but he didn't end the sentence. Okay, my bad.
As it appears to be. Whoa, that's interesting. Now, don't get your hopes up. These people are not flat earthers, quote unquote.
Of course
they're
they're
talking
not.
about the Earth being slightly ellipsoidal due to the spin, etc.
And a blade spheroid, but again, in a blade spheroid, how do you get a radius from that? It needs to be a constant to get a radius from a sphere. Or circle, whatever.
They're saying it's actually an oblate spheroid. But the difference between A and B is so slight, it's practically a sphere. They have an interesting
This is
of the geoid.
Yeah, this is your one away oblate spheroid. This is one it's got elephantitis, whatever you call that disease the elephant man had. But he had the elephant man, that oblate spheroid there had the old elephant manitis. Let me just find that out again. What condition did the elephant man have, John Merrick? Proteus syndrome combined with neurofibromatosis. Right, type 1. Okay, you had a few things wrong there.
Of course, it's exaggerated. Okay, and then your surface is this imaginary ellipsoid, yada, yada, yada. Now, if you want a really good practical map, the Air Force, not the Space Force, has the answer. Here's a photo from the Strategic Air Command
Air Force maps. Well, at least they're on a flat wall.
Headquarters, and there's videos online too.
Yeah.
And they have these maps.
Elephantitis.
Because they had nuclear bombers up in the air all the time, ready to strike.
It's actually Proteus syndrome and combined with neurofibromatosis. Type 1.
And you can see in the left photo the black lines there. And this map is very interesting. Very interesting. Look how small Greenland looks. All
Yeah.
right, it is practically the size of California
Oh
and maybe
yeah.
Oregon.
Wow.
So yeah, this
Oh yeah, I see that. Greenland there. A lot smaller on that one. Wow. Pretty much right in the center there. Just off to the right.
got me very curious, and I did some
Absolutely. It's like exactly what I was just saying, Ryan. Flat maps against the wall. Absolutely. On the wall. Big old flat wall. Absolutely, bro.
digging, and then I found one of the best maps that they have created.
Physical and political chart of the world. Have a deek.
Here it is, folks. The
Wow.
Air Force has put together such a beautiful chart.
What's on earth? Okay.
And look at it. It kind of resembles an azimuthal equidistant map for the Northern Hemisphere, but then they fixed the distortions of...
Yeah, for the... It looks like an A map until you get to like South Africa and South America and that, and Australia. They're all off to these little points.
The land masses as well. Very beautiful. And curiously enough, they claim that they've solved all...
And look how small Greenland is there.
All the projection issues of angle, distance, and size, which is incredible. I kind of felt intuitively that this should be possible, and sure enough, that's what they claim. So I've highlighted the small text that's barely readable. I have a really high resolution image and I had to zoom in. But this is what he says: the polar stereographic projection used for the north...
By the way, Ryan, you're in the PJ Crooker side. You're on my backup channel, and prove it isn't curving. What? Sorry, what was that? If you want an accurate map, take off all the local city maps and spread them out together and line up with each other perfectly. Prove it. Yeah, you have to do it, bro. I think they should do that forced line. That would be a good little test to do for seeing how level it is. Boston line. It sounds like a good one. They were talking about years ago, weren't they? But it just never came to fruition. Just like what's his name? Rumpus's Bedford level experiment type thing. But yeah, you're over in the backup channel, by the way. Let me just oh, you're right. There's the link to the normal channel, main channel. Yeah, my subs has gone back up by 5, so I dare say that's a few trolls that have just subbed. Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's organic. It's a few trolls, I think.
Northern Hemisphere provides the best possible map representation of global relationships for an area as large as a hemisphere. Wow. And then it continues: the conformal property of this projection produces true geographic shapes, true directions, and permits, get this, excellent distance measurements. Wow, that's incredible.
Nice.
So let's revisit this mysterious curvature towards the north. One of the first things I did when I learned the Earth was flat was take the ISS path as is shown at the top on the right side and transpose a few points onto the azimuthal equidistant map. And we get a circular path.
Right.
Now, here's the same technique applied to this new Air Force map.
That's what I was
Have
saying.
a look at this, folks.
Where it sways north from going linear, then, well, it seems to go linear, then obviously that's it. doing a circuit rather than an orbit.
Here we can now clearly see the curvature towards the north. So these equidistant, azimuthal equidistant maps, or whatever this thing is, seems to have a leg up on explaining the orbital path of satellites. Isn't that incredible? The globe fails, but yet this map explains things better.
Any trolls, guys, just ban them. Ban.
So, what if the globe is an illusion? In conclusion, folks, I love mysteries, and this is a graphic I put together a long time ago. Basically illustrates the dilemma we're dealing with. When we look up above, we have a solar system model. Everything checks out pretty much. When we look down below, it appears the Earth is flat.
He said, too bad no projection can maintain angles, shape, size, and distance simultaneously. Well, I'm sorry, no proof that you give us from the globe actually exists. You know, you don't see curvature anywhere. You don't observe it. You can't measure it. You're full of crap. You beg the question everywhere. Yeah, get rid. That'll make, yeah. I don't need to make it flat. It already is, you idiot. Yeah, just ban them. They're a bunch of idiots.
And whenever there's, incompatible ideas, it's a great opportunity to learn something new. The view of our world from space is breathtaking. Our world is very beautiful and colorful.
Excellent. What's this?
However, capturing a wide field of view with fisheye lenses is leading to the wrong conclusions and perceptions on a monitor screen. Okay? There's a limitation there. This is the true view from space, folks. Have a look at these images. This is a view of the Cygnus spacecraft by Northrop Grumman. That was sent to me. Very beautiful. But the most beautiful images come from the Chinese space station. Have a look at these images, folks. The Earth is truly amazing.
Okay, that'll stop you getting in for 20 minutes, won't it? You bunch of trolls. I just put it up so, like, if you sub, you've got to wait 20 minutes to comment. Numpties. And I'll be finished by then.
What?
It's only because of the trolls. Because there's no everybody of our guys that's going to be here is already here. And if they come in, they're already subbed. So it doesn't matter for them. So yeah, no trolls. Simple as that. 20 minutes, the longest I've ever had it on. I could put it on custom and put it on for a year. Yeah. Look at that. There you go, you winter trolls. Look, that's what it should look like. Not your old fisheye lensy stuff. Yeah? Numpties. Thanks.
Behold the flat earth, folks.
Behold the flat earth, trolls. Behold, you live in it whether you like it or not. You're a flat earther by default. You're a glober by indoctrination, you bunch of numpletons. Get a grip on your emotions in your life, guys. You know what I mean? You still think the earth is a globe now nowadays, with all the information out there, you still think the earth is a globe. You bunch of numpties. You really are imbeciles.
Truly incredible. Thanks for watching, everyone. Happy.
That sounded like Luca then. Thanks for watching, everyone. Right, guys, we'll play out with the Harry Mark and we'll go over. We've got 2 boxing bouts and we've got a movie called Screwed Comedy, the Canal picked. And we've got 3 epic rap battles first once we get over there. I know, bro. It really is, Canal. It's really mad nowadays. They just can't let go of the Star Wars, bro. They can't. You can still like Star Wars. I do. I love Star Trek. I love sci-fi. But I know where sci-fi stops and reality begins. Right, Harry Matt. Then we'll head over and do the ERBs.
Excuse me. Hey, what's up, you guys? How you doing? I'm good. My name's Harry Mack. I'm out here doing freestyle raps for people. You guys want to hear a freestyle? Okay, all right. Let me get some complicated words, like no food or animals. Those are kind of the most common things. Everyone says that. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Oh, that's a good one. Juxtaposition. Demolition. Onomatopoeia. What do you say? Destruction. Predicament. Onomatopoeia and automotive. All right, that's probably all I can hold in my memory. Let me see. Juxtaposition, demolition, destruction, onomatopoeia, predicament, and automobile. Those are the words, right? Should we try this? All right, let's get it, man. Let me drop a beat.
Drop that beat, homie.
Okay.
Baza, who did you? Somebody I blocked. You just put on timeout for 10 seconds. Who is it? If it's a troll, time them out for more than 10 seconds. Who was it, bro? Because I can't see them. Because I've banned them. Or I've blocked them, obviously, so I can't see who it was. Who was it, Baza?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, Cygnus Step. Ban him. Ban him. He's one of the biggest trolls, bro. But if that's Cygnus Step, ban him. Yeah, it is. It's Cygnus. Ban him. Ban him.
Yeah. Okay. Live off the top of the dome, I lock in the zone. I'm nice with the poems, my lyrics getting thrown off the top of the mantle. My flow is essential, I do me. Every time I'm on these beats, I bust with vision. They didn't think I could rock on the beat. Him doing it is juxtaposition. Yeah, but we about to prove them wrong. H-Man coming with the truest song. Yeah, y'all know I came with a strong verse.
I can't ban him because I can't see him because I blocked him. So anybody can ban him. There we go. Daniel Skial is another troll. He was in Flatz's the other day. Oh, hold on. No, I know Daniel Skier is a troll. Sorry. Daniel Skier is a troll.
I'm an all-star like your Converse. H-Man getting busy every time that he's rapping, he's bringing that funk. Yeah, matter of fact, I'ma switch over to your Nikes. I'm about to hit that dunk. H-Man getting busy when he's up in it. Flows that I kick off the top infinite. Never been timid, causing an eruption. Hit hard, bang like percussion. Hit hard.
I would just ban him completely, Baza. One day is not enough for them. Just ban him completely. Yeah, that's the one. Nice one, dude.
Cause a concussion. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm the one nobody's ducking. Every time I grab the mic, I'm busting. Harry Mack about to cause a lot of destruction. Yeah, try to fall into the ground. Good energy abounds. Yeah, when I'm on it, people will surround. I turn it to a concert, coming with a bomb verse, Mac off the mantle. Y'all know I be bringing that inventive vision. I'm about to blow up, boom, rappers collapse, that's demolition. Okay, Mac be the freestyle god, coming in with the demolition squad. I put my words together easily, I'm doing demolition, I'm the bomb, TNT. H-Man really about to knock him to the floor. Every time I spit, I be rocking them for sure. Yeah, y'all know I brought them reports. You be repping New York on your shorts. Yeah, I can see you putting it on. H-Mac coming through too strong. Doing what I'm feeling and I'm one in a million. I'm rocking for the people every time that I'm chilling. I'm brilliant. If you wag, then I wouldn't want to be ya. Matter of fact, I can't even see ya. I do it off the mantle, my free ya. Boom, bam, onomatopoeia. H-Mac coming with the sound effects. Any beat, I'll be down to wreck. I get to popping. Think they on my level, but they wrong. I kill every song. I am the bomb every time that I do this. I be going deep, something like Confucius. H-Mac, keep me known for the heart freeze. I be opening doors just like your car keys. H-Mac, man, I call what I'm seeing. Off of the dome when I'm freeing, yeah. Every time I spit it, it's special, you know the song's rare. And my verses be stretching like your long hair, yeah. And you know we take it further. Off of the dome, I'ma serve ya. Mac might disturb ya. Rising above you. Every time I rhyme, I would never judge you. Do what I feel, deep in my feels. I'ma make it happen, y'all know that I'm snapping. Other rappers in the game can't get with him. I'ma have them in a strong predicament. Yeah, I don't think that they could solve it. I'm the rapper that they have to acknowledge. H-Mac getting busy and I do work. Shout to the...
See how it is? When I'm talking about biblical stuff, scriptural stuff, you hardly see the trolls come in. Soon as I talk about flat earth, there they are. There they are. You bunch of idiots, man. It shows you you've got nothing better to do with your lives. Bunch of numpties, imbeciles. Don't come to my scriptural ones and troll me, but come to my flat earth ones that I do once every now and again. Trolls. Trolls. You can't handle life. You can't even handle life. Yeah, that's what you have to do is come and troll people. Idiots, man. Really are a bunch of bombs. Moichas. Panicorex.
Homie who be filming in the blue shirt. Like, yo, I gotta capture this. Up on the phone, I'm entering the strongest zone. H-Mac coming through, other rappers drop nothing. Shout to homie looking suave with the top button. Yeah, no, we came with the swag. Yo, you know we gotta brag. Throw in the pound, we be making that connection. I be spitting rhymes in like every direction. Yeah, every lyric that I'm dropping is real. Hold up. Every lyric that I'm dropping is ill. Hold up. H-Mac, I get it popping with skill. I go vroom vroom in my automobile. Yeah, just the pedal to the floor. Y'all know I came through to give them more. H-Mac out here doing damages. From Coney Island to Los Angeles. I be flexing on my haters with the strong steez. I be throwing shade like palm trees. Put it on ya. I'm the #1 performer. In fact, I came here from California. So now I feel like I'm at home. Every time that I be spitting, I be deep up in the zone. And I'm never no clone when I'm spitting it off the top of this. When it becoming the lyrics, Mac is lasting till apocalypse. Matter of fact, this is not the same song and dance. Thank you so much for giving us a chance. Mac getting busy. I've been that dude. He be repping from the Institute. Virginia in the building right now. H-Mac deep up in his feelings right now. Matter of fact, when he's spitting, he's amped as shit. I'm about to win the national championships. Yeah, I'm in 2024. Lyrics, man, you know I got plenty more. Matter of fact, this is what I'm into, dude. I'm scoring like I was number 22. Mac all up on it, I can spit in all directions. Damn, in your shades, I can see my own reflection. Reflecting like a mirror, I be making it clear. I be the illest rapper people can hear. And I kill the game when I spill the flames. In alignment, I be shining like a silver chain. Mac getting busy, I'm nice with the grammar. On the top of the medal, I'ma slam ya. Yeah, from here to Alabama. Yo, H-Mac came through just to win the Grammy. I slam these rappers to the floor while I'm going over domes like bandana. Okay, calling anything, I throw it back. Soon as he starts rapping, the people know it's back. Damn, I think that I've been going too long. Hopefully the freestyle sounded strong. Thank you so much, you beautiful people. Thank you for giving me a try. Now everybody standing in front of me, make noise if you know that rhyme was fly. Let's go. Thank you. Oh man. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Right. Okay. Okay, guys, I'll see you over on the Rumble side. No, one of them was Signa Step, 4 Jacks. Downhill Skier was another one. It was in Flaxes the other night. So I definitely get some of the bots over on Rumble now, though, and they're from that Roger that. He's got getting me to like over 1,000 views on Rumble just so he can dislike it 600 to 900 times. But see you over the Rumble side, guys. There's a link there. See you in a minute. Bless yous. Here the sun sets free. It's free. Indeed. See you over there.
Indeed.
Sorry. Forgot you were there.